Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all again with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, of course, exclusively on there. And we're going to talk about the Portland Trailblazers beating the Chicago Bulls 121 to 112. Season series tied 1-1 now between these two teams. And that's all they played this season. So they won't see each other again until next year. Chicago Bulls 24 and 36 now. They're 15 and 17 at home. The Blazers go to 29 and 31, almost 500, and they're 13 and 16 on the road. 34 to 32 is what the Bulls did in the first quarter. They won it by 2, but they lost the second quarter 37 to 29, the third quarter 24 to 23, and the fourth quarter 28 to 26. Everybody in the starting lineup for the Blazers scored in double figures. Jeremy Grant, he was doing a good job of attacking the basket and hitting threes. He's really good. 12 of 14 from the free throw line, 3 of 4 from 3, 6 of 10 from the field. He finished with game high 27 points in 35 minutes. Just a really, really good, efficient offensive game from him. And he just had good shot selection, too. 5 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers, 2 offensive boards, 4 personal fouls, and a plus 14 and plus minus. Tamani Kanamara missed a lot of open ones. He went 2 of 9 from 3, 4 of 14 from the field, and had 16 points in 36 minutes. 36 minutes was the most on the team. He did have 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals, and also had 1 personal foul and was a minus 2 and plus minus. Chris Murray, he went 0 of 5 from 3, but still finished 5 of 13 from the field, which is okay. He did have 10 points. He had 5 boards, 3 assists, no turnovers, a steal in the block. He also had 4 offensive boards, 1 personal foul was a minus 7 and plus minus. Drew Holiday had a nice jumper, just like Grant, that helped him seal the game over the Bulls. But he only went 4 of 15 from the field and 0 of 7 from 3. So he didn't shoot the ball that great at all from the perimeter. And those are the type of shots you want him to take. And he couldn't make them that much in this one. But he did go 2 of 2 from the free throw line and had 7 assists. He's always been a good playmaker and ball handler. Although he had 2 turnovers, that's not that much in 32 minutes. He also had 2 steals and 3 boards, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and was a minus 2 and plus minus. Scoot Henderson, 24 minutes, 12 points for him. He went 6 to 12 from the field. He did also not shoot the 3 ball that well, going 0 of 5 from 3, and still finished 50% from the field because he attacked the game the right way. When he was able to turn down those threes, he was able to score in that in-between area. He did have 3 rebounds and 4 assists. He also had 2 turnovers, 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and was a minus 5. And plus minus, Robert Williams took a 3, missed it, but he did make the rest of his shots, mainly from 2, besides 3 of them. Well, 2 of them. He went 6 of 9 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line for 14 points in 23 minutes. He played the most minutes off the bench. He also had a double-double because he had 14 boards. No Dino Klingen in this game, so somebody had to get a lot of minutes in that big position, and it ended up being Robert Williams, and that's what he's there for, and that's why he's on the roster. So he actually helped a lot in this one because he also had 4 blocks, 2 steals, and 1 assist, and then he had 2 turnovers. He had 5 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and was a plus 21 and plus minus, and he just was a good guy that did it all tonight. Matisse Thybulle splashed in the 3, then made a layup. He went 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, and had 5 points in 12 minutes. He also had 3 rebounds, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a plus 5 and plus minus. Vic Krejci played 19 minutes, had 14 points. He went 3 of 8 from 3. That's what he's mainly out there to do, but he was able to make 2 two-pointers and finish 5 of 10 from the field and 1 of 1 from the free throw line. He had 3 boards, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, and was a plus 8 and plus minus. Blake Wesley gave him double figures off the bench, too, in scoring with 10 points in 14 minutes. He went 3 or 4 from the field. He missed his only 3, went 4 or 6 from the free throw line, had 4 assists, 2 turnovers, and a steal, 2 personal fouls, no offensive rebounds, was a plus 11 and plus minus. You just like the fact that he kept attacking and not just settling for the 3, and it ended up working out for him even by going to the free throw line. And in City, he only made 1 shot. It was a 3. He finished 1 of 3 from 3, 1 of 4 from the field with 3 points in 17 minutes. He did also have 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block. His two-way play is always good to see because he has the body to do it. And it's good to see him actually accumulate the stats that come with the territory of trying to be a good defender. He also had 2 turnovers, 1 offensive board, 4 personal fouls. It was a +2 and plus minus. And then you look at the Chicago Bulls. Gershon Yabusele played 21 minutes and had 6 points. He went 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 2 from three, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. He didn't shoot the ball that great. He only made like a little push shot, little hook push shot, and that was the only shot that he made. But it was good that he did go to the free throw line to get some type of points. Other than that, he did have 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 4 turnovers, and a block. 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and was a +3. And plus minus Isaac Okoro, 37 minutes for him. He went 1 of 4 from three. Good enough for him to be smart. Like, the three's not really going for me, and I'm getting open lanes and angles, so I might as well attack. And he finished 4 of 8 from the field and 3 of 4 from the free throw line because of that mentality. He did play the most minutes on the team with those 37. He did also have 5 rebounds and a steal and a turnover. He also had 2 offensive rebounds, a personal foul, and a -6 and plus minus. Montas Buzelis played 36 minutes and had 20 points. He went 6 of 16 from the field, 2 of 8 from three, 6 of 9 from the free throw line. He can score that basketball, but he just didn't do it efficiently in tonight. And I'm just glad he didn't take a crazy amount of threes. I guess you say 8 is normal in the NBA, but you still look at it and say there's other ways to score the basketball. And he started doing that later in the game. And he even got to the free throw line because of that. But he did have 7 boards. That was the most in the starting lineup. He had 4 assists. He also had 4 turnovers. So he didn't shoot the ball efficiently. And he had 4 personal fouls. And he had 4 turnovers. Just a sloppy game from him. He did have 2 steals, though, and a block. And it was a -15 and plus minus. Colin Sexton played 18 minutes. He had 10 points. He went 4 of 9 from the field, 2 of 7 from three. Basically saying a lot of his shots was threes tonight. That just the shots he was getting them, just the looks that he had. And he still was able to score with some finishes. He did have 3 assists, 3 turnovers, and a steal. 5 personal fouls and was a -7 and plus minus. Josh Giddey, 28 minutes, 15 points. He was 6 of 9 from the field, 2 of 4 from three, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. He had 6 rebounds and 9 assists. The 9 assists ended up being the most on the team. You know he's going to get the boards. You know he's going to push the pace. You know he's going to make quick decisions. And you know he's going to find a way to get good drives and some wide open attempts from three, which he did all of those things. 4 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 offensive board, 3 personal fouls, and a +13, a plus minus. Leonard Miller, 23 minutes, 11 points, 4 of 5 from the field, 1 of 1 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, and 2 blocks, 2 personal fouls, and a +2 and plus minus. Really good scoring from him inside and out, and good defense. And Nick Richards, he got a double-double. Not the first time he done did it, another time that he done did it. 27 minutes, 14 boards, 14 points, 10 boards, and 4 of 7 shooting from the field, and 6 of 6 from the free throw line, using that body to his full capabilities in this one. And that's a good thing that he was able to do it. 1 assist, no turnovers, no personal fouls. He did have 1 offensive board, was a -12 and plus minus. And Trey Jones, using his speedster ability to get to the paint, he played 27 minutes also, but he had 19 points, which was the most off the bench. He also took the most shots off the bench with 15, and he did finish 9 to 15, so he was efficient. He missed his only 3, though, and he only made 1 free throw out of 3. He did have 3 boards and 4 assists and a turnover, 3 personal fouls, and was a 0 and plus minus. Tonight was his night to get the shots that he wanted, and at least he was able to knock them down. And he also was able to read the defense real well. Rob Dillingham splashed in the 3. That was tough. Then he missed the rest, and then he finished 2 of 7 from the field for 5 points in 23 minutes. He did a good job of finding his teammates. He's small, but he's very fast and very quick. It has good enough handle. It's just he got to work on his shooting and his finishing, which can still be tough because of his size. He did also have 2 rebounds, 1 turnover, 3 steals. He's quick. You throw it in his area, he's going to go for the steal. And they ended up working out for him. And he also had 4 personal fouls and was a -23 and plus minus. Chicago Bulls, 50% from the field, 44% for the Blazers, 30% for the Bulls, 22 for the Blazers, 77% from the free throw line for the Bulls, 87 for the Blazers, 41 rebounds for the Bulls, 45 for the Blazers, 29 assists for the Bulls, 27 for the Blazers, 20 turnovers for the Bulls that helped them lose this one because the Blazers only had 12. 8 steals for the Bulls, 10 for the Blazers, 4 blocks for the Bulls, 8 for the Blazers, 6 offensive rebounds for the Bulls, 15 for the Blazers, 35 rebounds that was defensive for the Bulls, 30 for the Blazers, 24 personal fouls for the Bulls, 19 for the Blazers. A good game, well played for the Blazers and for the Bulls. The Bulls was really getting some good looks and some good shots. And they also got to the free throw line a ton, but so did the Blazers. And both teams didn't shoot the ball great at all from three, but the Blazers just really had a lot more chances and a lot more opportunities to score the basketball because of their offensive rebounds. And that actually just basically gave them a chance to have a cushion to be able to close out the Bulls, to be able to win in this game. And it can just be that way. You know, you got to play on every level defensively from three in. And then you also can't foul that much. And you also have to do the fundamentals, which is try to protect the paint first, try to contest every shot on the perimeter, grab as many boards as you can and box out. They didn't do all of those things, and the little things gave them an advantage, and they just took it as much as they could and did as much as they could to exploit it, and they ended up winning because of that. The Blazers are a well-coached team. They're a veteran team. They have a lot of guys that know how to win, a lot of guys that have won. They have guys that understand, you know, how to get themselves in those situations and how to play in those situations. So it ended up working out for them. So they can be that way. I know the Bulls fans that, man, we suck. And I was saying, like, well, after the trade deadline, y'all shouldn't be winning that many games. And ever since I said that, they ain't won many games. They made some tanking type moves at the trade deadline. So I was telling the Bulls, don't be mad when y'all don't win, even when Giddey comes back, because this team is going to be hard to win with. And they're not winning really at all now. So it happens. Their decision, their choice. I think they probably didn't think they'd be this bad, but I did. That their season is basically over at this point. They was pushing for a playoff type of record. Now it seems like they want to say we might as well just throw the season away to the best of our ability and focus on next year. So we'll see what they do in the off season. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell to get that analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good though. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.